Ethan noticed it one Tuesday evening. Not during a crisis. Not during an argument. Not during a bad day. Just an ordinary evening. He stood in the kitchen, staring at the sink filled with dishes, and suddenly felt tired in a way sleep wouldn't fix. The house was quiet. The lights were on. Everything was fine. And yet, something inside him felt far away. Ethan was 43 years old. He had done what he was supposed to do. He worked steadily, paid his bills on time, showed up for his family, handled responsibility without complaint. People trusted him, relied on him, praised him for being solid. But no one asked him how he felt, and he wouldn't have known how to answer anyway. Most mornings, Ethan woke up already tired. Not physically, mentally. The kind of tired that comes from repeating the same days over and over, hoping one of them would feel different. He wasn't unhappy. That's what confused him. He laughed when appropriate, smiled when expected, kept things moving. But somewhere deep down, he felt like a guest in his own life. One night, long after everyone else had gone to bed, Ethan sat alone at the dining table. No phone, no television, no noise, just the quiet hum of the refrigerator and his own thoughts. That's when a question surfaced, soft but persistent. When did my life start feeling like something I manage instead of something I live? He searched his memory for a mistake, a wrong choice, a bad decision. There wasn't one. He had chosen responsibly every time. And that was the problem. Ethan grew up believing a simple idea. If you do the right things long enough, life will feel right. So he followed the plan. Education, career, stability, sacrifice. Whenever doubt appeared, he told himself, this is just adulthood. Whenever boredom crept in, he said, everyone feels this way. And slowly, year by year, he stopped listening to the quiet parts of himself. There was a time years ago when Ethan stayed up late learning things just because they interested him. No reward, no outcome, no pressure. Back then, time moved differently. Now, time rushed past him. Days blended together. Weeks disappeared, and his life began to feel like a long list of tasks that never ended. Ethan didn't feel broken. He felt disconnected. Disconnected from curiosity. Disconnected from excitement. Disconnected from himself. He had become very good at carrying weight. Too good. One evening, after another day that felt identical to the last, Ethan didn't turn on the TV. He didn't scroll his phone. He just sat. And for the first time in years, he noticed how often his thoughts began with, I have to. I have to work. I have to be responsible. I have to keep going. He realized how rarely he asked himself what he wanted. That realization didn't hurt. It scared him. The next few days, that awareness stayed with him. At work, he noticed how drained he felt by conversations that went nowhere. At home, he noticed how present his body was, but how absent his mind felt. He began to understand something most adults never say out loud. Feeling lost doesn't mean you failed. It means the life you built no longer matches who you are now. Ethan didn't quit his job. He didn't make any big announcements. Instead, he made a small decision that felt almost rebellious. He gave himself permission to care about something again. Just 30 minutes a night. No productivity goal. No plan. No future payoff. Just curiosity. At first, it felt wrong. Like wasting time. Like being irresponsible. But slowly, something shifted. He felt lighter. More patient. More awake. Not because life changed, but because he had reclaimed a part of himself he'd abandoned. One evening, Ethan finally spoke honestly with his wife, Laura. I feel like I've been on autopilot, he said quietly. Laura didn't look surprised. I've felt that too, she admitted. That moment changed something between them. They weren't broken. They were tired of pretending they didn't feel it. Ethan began noticing how common this feeling was. Friends joked about hating Mondays. Colleagues lived for weekends. Everyone seemed busy surviving, not living. He realized most adults aren't lost because they're lazy or ungrateful. They're lost because they were never taught how to update their inner compass. Over time, Ethan stopped asking, what should I be doing with my life? And started asking, What gives me energy instead of draining it? Some answers surprised him. Some felt impractical, but they were honest. And honesty felt better than motivation ever had. Feeling found didn't mean Ethan was happy all the time. He still had responsibilities, still had stress, still had doubts. But his days no longer felt empty. They felt intentional. He wasn't chasing a new life. He was reconnecting with the one he already had. If you feel like Ethan did, tired without knowing why, distant from a life that looks fine, this matters. You're not behind. You're not broken. You didn't waste your years. You followed a path that once made sense. And now you're allowed to choose again. Quietly, honestly, at your own pace. Most people don't need a new life. They need a life that belongs to them. Feeling lost isn't the end of the story. It's the moment you realize the old map can't take you where you need to go anymore. And that realization, gentle, unsettling, and freeing, is where wisdom begins. Did this story calm you or speak to you? Kindly like, share, and follow for more.